Hey guys, it's Clovis, and today I'm going to teach you how to get all the rare spell and trap cards in the game. Now, not every single one of them, but all the ones that are around 80 dead cost. Just remember, you can't get Ryoku or Mirror Force in this game without like actual cheating, like Action Replay, Game Shark, and stuff like that. But you can get a bunch of 80 dead cost cards, which are some of the strongest in the game besides those two. In addition to all the 80 deck cost spell and traps, I do also have the 75 deck cost creature swap and the 70 deck cost harpy feather sweep and earthshaker. I'm not going to show you how to go through any of the 60 or 50 deck cost ones. I might do that in another video because that's a bit different. A lot of those cards you get off the opponents. But for this video, I'm going to show you pretty much all the passwords you need to enter to get some of these cards. Some of them you need 3 in a row, so I'm going to show you how to get them. And others you'll have to reincarnate for, so I'll demonstrate them a bit later. Remember that you can only use passcode once, so if you want more than one card of whatever you're adding the passcode in for, what you want to do is start a new memory, like a new memory card save file, enter the passwords on that, and then trade them back to your main one, and you should be fine. It'll let you trade, and you can do that as many times with a different save as you want. Just start a new game, enter the codes, trade it back, do it again. To get the card Earthshaker, you need to enter the code Y34PN1SV. Basically, what this card does is mixes the entire field up and just moves all the tiles around. It also moves monsters around, but all the labyrinth tiles that it moves, it actually changes to normal after moving them around, as you can see in the field here. Harpy's Feather Duster can be obtained by entering the code 8HJHQPNP, and this is kind of like a Raigeki for spell cards if you know how that card works. It kills every spell and trap card within a vertical and horizontal line of itself. Mimicat can be obtained by entering the passcode 69YDQM85. This is one of the best cards in the game, as you can use it to revive any card from either yours or the opponent's graveyard, whether it's a monster, spell, trap, ritual, etc. Any card in the graveyard you can revive. And that also includes itself. So if you use it and you don't want to revive anything, you can just revive your own Mimicat again and then use it later. Crush card can be obtained by entering the code SRA7L5YR. And this is an equip card that you put on anything with 1000 attack or below, and when that monster dies after the equip's been put on it, it leaves crushed terrain in the adjacent tiles to wherever it died. Change of Heart is also one of the best cards in the game, and what it does is it takes control of an opponent's card and you can use it for one turn. Simply enter the code SBYDQM8B and you'll get it. Unlike Brain Control, you can actually use this to handpick a certain card. Brain Control will just take control of the opponent's strongest monster, whereas you have the option. So if their strongest monster isn't in a position that will really help you, or you can take advantage of, and you want a different card to control, this card will be much better for that situation. 90% of the time, this is a completely better card than Brain Control, purely because even if you wanted to use the strongest card the enemy has, you can actually pick it yourself, provided you know what it is. So, yeah. Mirror Wall is one of the easiest codes to enter and one of the best cards in my opinion. It was my personal favorite when I started learning what passwords were. Simply enter 53297534, very easy, it's all numbers, and this card will halve the attack of anything that attacks you if it triggers. So this card's 3300 attack now, and it's got halved to 1650. And the one code I always remember off by heart is Raw Decree, 8TETQHE1. While this card's on the field, it is the only trap that works. That's pretty much how it goes. Anytime another trap card is triggered, this pretty much overrides that, and the other trap card won't trigger, whether it's on yours or the opponent's side. So, if you use this, it's nice to use it with a deck that doesn't have any other trap cards, and you can really use it against someone like Pegasus or Darkness Ruler. I think a lot of new players can really appreciate this card, so yeah, it's a very good card. The next three cards I'm going to mention, you need to get a 3 in a row for. Please check the description if you want to know how to get the most efficient 3 in a row possible. I have a very good tutorial on it. The first one we have is 3 Dark Piercing Lights in a row to get you Swords of Revealing Light. This, as most people know, turns all the enemy cards face up and stuns them for 3 turns. Just remember, every single time you get these cards I'm mentioning, 3 in a row, you will get that card. So every time you get 3 Thunder Nyan Nyans in a row here, you will get Raigeki. In fact, I even got 3 here, so it gives me 3 Raigekis, which is pretty cool. This card, of course, destroys monster in a vertical and horizontal line, whether they're yours or the opponent's. Very, very good card. Very good card. Brain Control, which functions similarly to Change of Heart, you get by getting 3 Illusionist Faceless Mages in a row. You can actually get this if you duel against Pegasus and you're really lucky and get a 3 in a row, but I still use my method, which again, look in the description and you'll find it, and you'll be able to get really easy 3 in a rows. If you use this method, you can get like 3 or 4 copies of one of these cards within the same actual 3 in a row thing. Yeah, what this card does is selects the enemy's monster for you, it picks their strongest monster they have on the field and takes control of it for 1 turn. So unlike Change of Heart, it doesn't actually, you don't get to pick, which sucks. But if all the enemy cards are face down and you don't know which is the strongest, this will pick it for you. So the last 2, you actually need to get via Reincarnation. I'm not 100% sure if you can get Just Desserts for the 3 in a row or not. Unfortunately, in this video, I couldn't get Creature Swap by reincarnating, but I was able to get Just Desserts a few times. So basically, you reincarnate a card around 80 deck cost, and you have a chance of getting Just Desserts and Creature Swap. Otherwise, you probably mostly get Suijins, Grave Robbers. You can get like Diane Keto the Cure Master as well. But Just Desserts is a really cool card. It basically deals 300 damage for every card the enemy has on the field when you activate it. As you'll see here, the enemy has 10 cards, which should give them 3000 damage, but I put some Fiends face-up defense mode to increase that amount of damage. So you'll be able to see that it does a lot of damage potentially. Very powerful card. And Creature Swap is a very interesting card. It moves everything to the opposite side of the field according to a diagonal line that goes from the bottom left to the top right of the thing. Oh, and by the way, if you really want to reincarnate as efficiently as possible, guess what? I have a tutorial for that as well. So check the description below. Again, if you like this guide, feel free to subscribe, and I'm hoping to do more of these good educational videos in the future. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.